Hello my dear Gemini, and welcome to the channel. This is your spread for the month of April, and we're gonna step right into it. You have the 8 of Pentacles, 6 the Lovers, 5 the Hierophant, 21 the World card, 9 of Wands, and Page of Cups. So you have 6 cards here that wanted to came out and tell us things about your energy in the month of April. And you also have 6 the Lovers here, which is your card, Gemini. So I'm thinking you're playing you're playing this it's like you have the driver's seat for your life in the month of April. So we start off the month with the 8 of Pentacles, which talks about somewhat of a collaboration, or working diligently or constantly on creating sort of a safe space. It may be for you and another. It may be that you're trying to protect something, like create some sort of shelter for it. And this is being Pentacles are usually practical. They're tied to the earth element, so you're working constantly, almost like a miser. You know, you're chopping away at this each and every day of April, or you may have been working on this for some time now. And it's like you have here in the picture all the riches, and you have dog and a squirrel actually having to work together as to enjoy this shelter. Okay, so there's some sort of collaboration that you have in your life, and someone is also you or the other person that you're involved with, someone or both, are manifesting this caring nature in a way towards your common goal here. And while you're doing this, Gemini, it's like here comes your card, the Lovers. You may be doing this 8 of Pentacles on the inside of you, and like you're trying to get to your good twin and your evil twin. I'm not saying that you have an evil twin or any side of you is bad or good, but it may be on the inside of you that you're trying to get both your twins to work together, not be so separate, one here and the other one flying around, or God knows what. So while doing this process, on the inside of you, or on the outside, you and another person, it's like you find love here. You somehow realize that this bond that you have is so precious. It's like you're getting clear that you're involved with a twin flame. Because here on the card, if you would look closely, you have this apple that's cut into two. So you're each other's equal. You were made from the same source, and it's like the two have it's like the two halves coming together to create this wholeness. And the sun is shining bright, the love in your souls is shining very bright, and it's almost like a celebration just for the two of you. Because these people are hooded here, and they have tied their hands together like in a sacred ritual for love. They're binding themselves to each other by the power of love. And this is the thing, when you come together with another person romantically, it's important for you two, just the two of you, no one else, that you're getting clear about upon this bond that you have. So it seems very caring and loving and nurturing what's happening here. Even though both of you may not have much, depends on how you define much, but I think you have enough to go around here for the two of you. It's like the picture for your life is not complete, but you have this, and you also have like a stable foundation here that's being built. And if you have these two, it's like you have all the necessary ingredients to work towards that bigger goal image that you have for yourself and the other person. And here it's like we're going a bit backwards. This is, I just done the Cancer reading, and I saw that their reading also went backwards, but that's a normal thing because they're Cancer and they can walk, you know, on the side backwards in a way. But here for you it's a bit off, because you go from the 8 to a 6, which are both very stable cards. Then you have 5, the Hierophant, and it's going somehow backwards, then it's ending with the last card in the Major Arcana. So you have here like this Major Arcana bundle that's surrounded by Minor Arcana. Major Arcana usually has long-lasting effects, like for months. They symbolize those important moments in our life that you can look back through 2018, and you will see these moments. When the Major Arcana pops up, you will remember what happened then. It's like you will do retrospect, and you will see these moments as standing up from day-to-day life, because you don't need to bother your head with mundane things. Gemini is a air sign, so you're very sharp with your thinking, your mind, and I don't think you would clutter it with mundane events in a way. After the Lover's card, you have 5, the Hierophant. This is usually talking about a Taurus person. It may be a Virgo or a Capricorn on earthly energy here. And with this card, it talks about how society has conditioned us to somehow give up our natural way of being as to fit into this square, almost dead and dark looking environment. This is a person that has no face. They're square minded. They also have this book here, which is the only law that governs reality, and they're trying to whip the natural impulses in these people as to tame them in a way, because church or religion, I'm not saying religion is bad or church, or it's just conditioning us. And the female here is hiding her emotions behind her back. It's like her witchiness, her inner knowing. She's giving up this knowledge that she has to just say that this outside authority is better in a way. And this person here is hiding their tail behind their back, it's like they're hiding themselves, this animal part of them, this devilish part of them, as to gain access. Okay, this is a point of access in a way. Taurus is a very traditional sign, and you and another person may be bowing your heads towards tradition. It's like, yes, we have been like this so far, but now we need to give up our ways and enter society, like in the most traditional way possible. So here I'm thinking that this love commitment here, this love relationship, is actually gonna be officialized in a way. Maybe you're coming out telling the world that we're together, so you're ending your celibacy, or you may get a proposal for a relationship, a marriage proposal, or you're actually gonna get married, or you have gotten married in the last month or in the months to come, or so on. Yeah, so we're backtracking in a way, traveling very lightweight. It's like this love bond is taking a lot of your relationship, and it has sounding effect on you and the other person. It's like you two are going through changes here, and you're following the beaten path in a way. Like, if everyone does this, it's like we need to also do this. I hope this is I hope this is also what you want, because if it's not in alignment with what you want, could be troubling. If someone would come with a proposal towards you and maybe you love the person, but maybe you're not ready for a commitment in a way. Maybe you don't want to give up your way of being just to fit into society. It's if you have this stable foundation here, and the love between you two, the love bond is strong, you don't necessarily need to manifest this energy. You can create new ways of relating to one another. You can have alternative type of relationship. Depends on what you want, but you don't need to go on the traditional beaten path if this doesn't resonate with the two of you. You're the co-creators here. You're the ultimate authority, so you can decide for yourself and not bow your head to outer authority just to have a seal of approval on your relationship, or it's like here I'm seeing this seal of approval, or it's like one of you or both of you, or you're thinking about the fact that if you do not follow the beaten path, what society usually does when two people love each other, like getting married, having kids, it's like one of you is thinking that you will have this is a sign and this is a book with letters in it, so I'm thinking like this sort of scarlet letter on you if you don't follow the traditional path. But that's for you to judge. It is better to reach a conclusion with the other person, you two together, without minding outside forces. Even if you wanna get married, I'm thinking that it's better to get married when the two of you are prepared, when you have these great concepts like you're my equal and I cherish you and we can do this. But it doesn't, marriage doesn't, the process of walking down the aisle, that doesn't really matter that much if you have this great bond here. This is what keeps two people together. This is what gets two people in that state that they want to create a family, because this bond is strong and it's healthy and it's good in a way. Outside society, it doesn't matter that much. They can actually do more harm and wrong if they try to pin things like, oh, you're of this age now, you must marry, or if you had, I don't know, let's say sex together now, you need to get married because it's written in this book here that this person holds on this throne. So leaving the bad sides of like the lower vibrations of this card aside, it may be that you two are getting so clear on your love and bond and plan that you're actually thinking about this, like actually going official, having the big fat wedding and whatnot. But there's something here with the Hierophant, because after it brings with it a sort of ending, like these two people need to end their old ways of being, their old type of existence, because society says so. And here you have the World card. So it's either you two getting clear that maybe you're not gonna do the traditional thing, the classical thing, so you just need to end this. It's like the last discussion that you will have upon it, because you two are gonna agree upon something, and if this doesn't work for you, then it's time to send it out the window, because you're a bit crowded here. This is a small space. The space between these two people, they're connected, so there's not actually much space between them. Even if they were to be apart, they would still be near each other with their souls or their heart. So there's not much space here for for society or other people's thoughts and feelings on the matter, okay? And something needs to end. It's either you giving up the old ways of being, or you both are giving up what others think about your relationship, and you're sending them somehow on the outside. But here something has to end. This is an ending of a cycle. Now here you have this you have this olive branch here, which reminds me in a way of a snake, you know, the Ouroboros that is eating its tail. So something is ending, and a new cycle begins after this card. It's like you're propelling your the bond that you have, you're propelling it forward, but in a new way here. It's like you both graduate from this experience. You got what you need to get from being here, and now you're moving on to something new. And I like here these people are cloaked, because this thing happens in their hearts, so no one can see it. But here you have people that are unclothed, like the way you come in the world, you don't have clothes on, and this is the natural way that humans would be if we wouldn't have society and we would live in the wild like animals. We wouldn't have clothes, or so many clothes. And I'm seeing this naked theme here repeating in a way. Also the theme with the snake, it's like this water around her body. It's like you know how snakes usually creep up on their prey, and they coil around it. So snakes usually symbolize change, and they usually change their skins. So this is an ending of a cycle again. For some of you, I feel that maybe you're gonna get married because there's a baby on the way. I see this as being a female egg. It's like an embryo in the uterus. So if some of you are pregnant or are gonna get pregnant, I wish you all the best, and I hope you have an easy period through this. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You may be getting married before the baby arrives. You may be getting married before because of this pregnancy, but I see it's somewhat healthy here, because at the end of the day I think that in this tight space there will be you, your lover, and your beautiful baby that has risen up from this beautiful love essence that you have here. This is like if you look through these, like this is like this settlement here has like a little arch. You can also see the arch here, and this, if you turn it around, it's also like an arch. So arches usually symbolize connection and are also portals. So and they also symbolize the idea of a seed in a way for this particular reading here, because you have an arch here with pentacles, they're seeds, they're earth energy. Here you have the arch with the seed in the middle, and here you also have another arch with maybe this little seed actually developing inside of you. So congratulations for those of you who are pregnant in this period. If you're not pregnant and you just have a relationship, I think that you're gonna move now to the next level of it, and beautifully so. You look strong here, going really strong. Just that you need to take care with the Hierophant energy here. If anyone has opinions upon how you should or should not, or just stay away from that. No one has a place here but you two and your love, and that's it. Everything else, of course, don't do... I'm not seeing a third party situation, but if you were to be in, I would really advise to cut it out. If your bond is like that, it's not gonna be healthy in a way. It doesn't usually lead to good things. But coming back to your reading, so we're up until here, it has backtracked in a way, because you're getting more and more clear upon what are the things that really matter to you. You're also writing this book, maybe with your partner, of the things that you accept in your relationship, or those things that are not accepted. It's like you're starting to write the book. You're writing your story together, okay? And here it's like the old way of being ends. Finally, welcome this card. It's very healthy. You have all the needed things here, and you can just evolve onward from April with your partner. But up until here, it was sweet, interesting, very spiritual. But here, suddenly after this ending, it's like you or your partner having to protect It's like you're trying to protect this beautiful thing, the relationship between you two, the pregnancy, the bond. You're trying to protect it from someone on the outside. Nine of Wands is a person who's covering their heart chakra, and they're very scared in a way. They're in this protective position. It's a fight or flight mood here. You have the adrenaline rushing through you. This person also laid out some sort of protective ritual here, just to somehow protect themselves from what? From what, really? From a Page of Cups? This may be a person on the outside that you deem, oh, they're so young, they're so fresh, they are so emotional, they're so enticing. You have the moon here that is ruling them. You also have the fishes here in the background. This person is enticing you in a way, so this is like temptation coming in, I think, and someone really trying to fight off temptation. It's like, yeah, this looks amazingly good, but I have this going on. So why is this on my plate suddenly? It's normal. It's like not only does society, the beliefs of society test your relationship, but here you or your partner are being tested with outside forces. Someone coming in, just being enticing, being very young. So I don't think you will have a real problem with this, but because what you have going on seems way more advanced, spiritually more important. It has long-lasting effects in your life. You have the major arcanas here, and this is minor arcana. This is also Page of Cups, someone with less experience maybe than your partner, and you're just trying to fight off temptation. And I don't think you will have a problem with this, because once you have this type of relationship, this type of bond of we're gonna get through this, we love each other, or maybe you have a history with your partner or the person that you're involved with. Taurus usually is a fixed, constant energy that goes steady. So I think you're going steady here with someone. And the things that you have lived with this person, they're consequential in your life. They're important. They changed you in so many ways. Only you can know what this person and the bond with them, how it has changed you throughout the years or throughout the last period. And here you're just tested, but I don't think you will have an issue with it, really. You need to be tested. You need to be tested. This is just another experience that will show you that you're strong enough to go against temptation. And here you have a Page of Cups, so it's not such a big temptation. Only if you're a sexual person, maybe you will have issues with this. But Gemini is a air sign, so you're very much up in your head. The way you analyze things is very objective and healthy. You cut down to the matter of the thing. And here you may be watching this person because they're beautiful. Okay, you may be watching them from afar, but you're in a very protective state. If this person were to do something, I think you're gonna, you know, just tell them off. This is a great experience to have now than later on in life. Because here temptation comes in the form of a Page of Cups. It's better that it doesn't come as a knight, a queen, or a king, or major arcana. So I think you will be okay with this energy. It's not even important for the reading in a way. I feel you being very protective of your bond to the other person, of the plan that you have installed here. So this person actually has no place, and they don't. That's why I don't actually worry about that. Yes, you will be tested at towards the end of the month, maybe at the party, because this person is drinking and you have other people here that are you know, indulging in substance abuse and so on and so forth. So there may be a party that you will be tested at, or a gathering, or you will see this person from afar, but you acknowledge the fact that they pose a threat. I don't think that they actually care, because they're too busy being in their emotions, like drinking things from their own heart. It's you that's reacting like this. Maybe it's someone from your past that has done a number on you, and you need to be protective for your own emotional safety. I don't think you need to be like this. You can look at this person, just be jaded about it. It may be someone from your past, as I said. Somehow, if this is a person from your past, I don't think they have evolved so much, because I see them coming up here like a Page of Cups. So maybe they haven't changed that much from when you last seen each other, or from the moment you two parted ways, so you can be here. And they are having a lot of fun with a lot of people, indulging in the same substances. They're up to the same old things, playing with people, indulging in sexual behaviors, or I don't know. You know this person better than me, but they're slaves to their feelings in a way. So if you see someone from your past that hasn't changed in all this time, maybe months or years, or this is not really a threat. You don't want to go back to this. If a person doesn't evolve, just leave them there, because that is like carrying dead weight. Reenacting the same old things, and you've changed. You shouldn't even be like this. I don't know what abusive things or how they manipulated your emotions in the past, but you don't need to be like this. This is not a real threat. This is not even that important. So don't act like this. Well, Gemini, I hope this has helped you in a way. And we will see each other in the month of May for your May reading. Goodbye.